Alright, now that I have your attention, hopefully, um, this is Colin back with another episode. I think this is my first in like, what, 3 years? So, a little rusty, but whatever. So, the inspiration for this video actually came as I was looking through the YouTube search and realized that there are very few videos that are helpful in getting your Roblox game to front page, and those that are unnecessarily loaded with tons of extra information. So, without further ado, Roblox Code School is actually my first game to hit front page. Uh, its max, it had 200 concurrent visitors on at the same time, and right now it stands at about 36,000 visits. And then shortly after that came FREEFALL, which had 100 plus concurrent visitors uh, at one point, which was a huge feat back in 2014 for me because I really hadn't picked up popularity. Right now it sits at about 25,000 visits, which I know isn't that much, but hey, when you're starting out, that's always that's a good goal to look forward to, 25K. And then in April of last year was when I finally tasted a bit of fame when my Olympics game hit front page um, with 500 concurrent visitors on at the same time. And right now it stands at about 540,000 visits. Uh, Before release, it actually had 1,000 visitors online at the same time, and glitches unfortunately put it out of service before it could amass much more, so I had to shut the game down and restart, and the highest it got after that was around 500. And then my last game that I made was Hat Factory Tycoon. It hit front page after getting about 600 visitors, and right now it has about 110,000 visits. I basically used all of my scripting and building knowledge that I had gained over the past 5 years and poured it into this game, and it ended up being a decent game. I was happy with the result. So throughout my development life in Roblox, which is about 2014 to what? So from like 2014 to 2017, I made about 700,000 Robux, and I actually DevX'd 250,000 of those for $500, so it was pretty cool. So if you're still undecided on if you should give Roblox a good try at development, I know of at least 3 teenagers who are currently making $1 million a year. Several others are making hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's a crazy market to get into. Not a lot of startup cost, and it's really just growing so fast right now. What? So I feel like I've given you enough background information to bore you for a few days. So let's move into my 4 steps to getting your game on front page and pretty much popularity. This is how I got all of my games onto front page, so it worked every time that I tried it. Now the first might actually come as a surprise to you. I actually got Roblox Code School and FREEFALL on the front page of the games page under the paid access section. So this was years ago when it was a lot more simpler, and it was maybe third down in the list on the popular games page, so it was really easy to obtain, and once you got up there, you were basically in there for a few days, so it was one of the easiest. Unfortunately, they kind of made it harder to find the paid access games in 2017, so it's kind of gone out a little bit more, but it may still be worth a try. So the second thing I want to cover is to identify a need or event. This is how I got my Olympics game to do so well. It's because before the Olympics were starting, I realized that, I mean, who doesn't love the Olympics, right? So I worked hard on developing an Olympic game, and the turnout was just incredible. And I could think of similar events and stuff like that that can be useful for doing that. But Roblox has taken it upon themselves to sponsor other games in light of these events, so it's become harder to do. but still worth a shot. Now, the third one, it hurts a little more. That's how I got the Olympics and Hat Factory Tycoon to front page. And I was advertising like crazy. It costs a lot of money, but it virtually ensures that you will get users. Now, with both my games, just to give you an idea of how much you need, and this was 2016, 2017, so things haven't changed a lot since then, but you're going to need about 80,000 Robux to get where I got. If it's a good idea, well-made game, all of that stuff, you'll get probably, well, definitely 500 concurrent visitors, and from there, it's not hard to build up to hire to get to front page from that point if you have more funds. Thing is, I ran out after 80,000, so so the fourth one isn't really necessarily per game, but it can help a lot when you're making new games. Just be friendly to everyone you meet. That makes it easy for you to gain a following of fans and people that just love your games. Always be professional. Don't, I'm sorry for using this word, but don't be noobish. Just don't. Nobody likes it. You know, become involved in groups that are known. Popular groups that do good for the Roblox community. People will recognize that. It gets name recognition for you. You get followers, friends, people to do, business per se with. So, definitely try to gain a following along with it. So yeah, if you just follow these steps, it really shouldn't be that hard for you to get up there. Some of them require money, but some of them don't. Obviously, everyone has a starting point, so just find your starting point and build from there, and it should go well. Oh my gosh, what is wrong? Something's wrong with me. I am so sorry. Anyway, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any ideas for any other videos, just leave that comment below. And hey, if we could smash 1 like, that would be killer, guys. Just 1 like, I would do something crazy for that. I sound like a loner. What? This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us. Could be us.